Hi everyone, welcome to Tips on Tuesday. I'm Bhavna and today's tip is about moving away from or moving towards. Recently I saw a post on LinkedIn from Lord Mayor Adrian Shinner, so Brisbane Lord Mayor, about domestic violence, and one of the hashtags being used as part of the campaign, or the I think it might be a domestic violence hashtag, was hashtag NDV. And this got me thinking about how much attention we actually put on the things that we want to stop. And if you know the term, where attention goes, energy flows, or where you put your attention is where you put your energy, then this will really align with you into what I'm going to say. But if you haven't heard those terms, it's very much around where we put our energy and focus. So when we think about things that we're trying to move away from, for example, clients that I've worked with that have wanted to give up smoking or break other bad habits, their goal is, using the smoking one as an example, is to be a non-smoker. So we still put our attention on the smoking element of the habit. So we're continuously creating connection with smoking, and instead so that would be a moving away from, but instead moving towards. When we're moving towards and put our attention on the thing that we want to create rather than the thing that we want to be absent of, instead for that existing smoker, instead of being a non-smoker, so moving away from, they could be a fresh air breather. They could focus on only inhaling things into their lungs that are pure and clean and fresh. And that would be moving towards a goal that is actually encompassing of the absence of cigarettes, without putting any attention and energy and focus on cigarettes or smoking. So with the end domestic violence, or the hashtag NDV, what came to my mind was, what's the instead look like? That's the thing that we want to stop and see less of. But what does instead look like? We want to see families that are whole, are communicative, are loving. So let's put our attention on that instead of saying prayers for the things that we don't want, or saying wishes for the things that we don't want. Let's put our energy and effort and attention on the things that we're trying to create for ourselves and for the world around us. So today's tip is to really take a moment to reflect on whether you're moving away from something or whether you're moving towards something. And if you're creating goals that are moving away from, so using the language of the thing you don't want in your life anymore, like smoking or domestic violence, what's the opposite of that? And start putting your energy and focus and attention on that thing to start creating more of it in your world. If you have any questions on that, feel free to drop a comment or send me a message, and have a play with it and let me know how you get on. And I'll see you next week. Bye.